even view, then suddenly, who do you target for the choke? Like who you're zoning?
That's right. You're timing out so much, and we'll see. Purifies are going to be a hot commodity, and in just a few moments we will see if there's a lot of green. And I'm not talking about ults on board. Here we go. Game number 2. It's match point for the defending champions Echo as AP BREN looks to equalize. Oh, hey,
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
This is confidence from AP BREN.
Or confidence, or just aggression. It's just one or the other.
Yeah. Maybe they're not really scared of the the kicks coming off from the show if you are grouping up.
Yep, probably because of you is using the Valentina. So they're still thinking that we also have that possibility for a kick. But JP, it will hurt for him. So used his regeneration as early as now. So it's going to be AP BREN to secure that Little Wonder.
Now, question is, would the claw work? Because honestly, I thought claw was dead. But I understand why they picked it. There's no hard CC on the side of AP BREN. Claw does play around the Akai well, and he also wins the lane versus Irithel. My question is, how well do you actually scale into the late game, knowing that Super Marco is on an Irithel, and a hero that has an insane spike in the mid game, and that is where you are usually weak?
All right, it looks like the answer might actually be right before our eyes. Maybe Benny Cutie won't even play against the Irithel. Look at him, he's rocking Wilderness Blessing. Yeah, he might try to go for 2 waves here, 2 lanes worth. So he'll try to expedite that early game and be part of fight sooner than Super Marco would be.
Yeah, as early as possible, and deal that Blazing to it to everyone, since AP BREN is early to mid and late game. Compensated with having the gold lane be aggressive as much as possible.
So basically, the Claude is saving up time walking over lanes, and those times saved is compensated with the nerfs, right? Because Claude right now doesn't just hit us hard, especially with the Blazing Duet, and the damage he gets from the item has been reduced.
Yep, significantly. Turtle fight up now, 2 minutes passed, and now JP, gets a few.
Okay, AP BREN now has the kick, but who's gonna get this turtle objective? And Cartesi will secure that one with a retribution. Nope, not this time for the heavy spin from Kyle TC though.
All right, well, fair enough. AP BREN were a man down. Few was put down to a third of his health, and he wasn't willing to risk it.
Yep. AP BREN, they still are waiting for that spike in mid-game. Just have to play it casually. No need to really put on unnecessary aggression right now. Because, to be honest, they don't really have the right tools to do it. Like, for Echo, even though they are still waiting for the Claude's late game, they are capable of holding AP BREN, especially with the Paquito just lingering around.
Speaking of which, speaking of a hold, not enough damage though, but on the top lane, it's going to be a Sanford kill. Solo kill, by the way, for 40. What a nice job for him on the laning.
The Apex Predator. I wonder how that happened, though.
Well, it's a losing matchup, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, no, the Khalid doesn't do much.
Yeah, doesn't do much, especially level 4, right? And the Paquito just destroys Khalid in lane. And that is actually one thing, one factor that AP BREN has to consider. This XP lane matchup is really, really terrible.
Yeah, and we saw that game 1, it was Flap TC just doing the initiations for AP BREN. Maybe that's why they took another hero, or actually 2 heroes for the setups. But JB is just all over the place. Speaking of all over the place, AP BREN is going to be here at the bottom lane. You again with the IMU on that with Dragon. But, okay, have a spin. Kyle TC forces Benny. Kitty out. But there's going to be a dive in here for View and the rest of AP BREN as Cartesi is going to be here. TC versus TC, and Cartesi is the better TC this time.
That's a sloppy team fight if I've ever seen one.
I mean, a sloppy engage. Talk about it. AP BREN took their time, and then when they finally pulled the trigger, Echo was there to respond.
Super Marco canceled the recall of Claude. The better choice there was to let Claude go, and even if Echo tries to go for the punish, Irithel will be able to just get the tower, get some gold from the shields.
And as if that wasn't enough, Midnight Chantel, there was another 1v1 kill up top. And now this time around, 2v2. Oh no! Flap TC!
Flap TC uses this. Oh, but JP!
Oh, wow.
That's under the turret, that's far. But yup, it's still a secure kill for Echo this time around. JP is going to be the bait. No Shupa for him, and a secure kill by Kyle TC. Plus the turtle objective, by the way, is being sorted by Echo, who is at 2k gold lead.
Wait. Went from bad to worse, because right now I don't see an orange buff anywhere on AP BREN.
Yeah,
so in
not taken.
in addition to those kills, The orange got stolen!
This is just gonna snowball out of control for Echo, and the late game that
Oh,
we are
wow.
looking for, it might come faster for the Orcas. It's not even about a Claude, it's about the Paquito. Like, he now owns half of the map, because even Flaptizi cannot fight into him. Mid lane is pressured enough in a way that you cannot really respond to bottom lane, and that just means, you know what, Echo, with BeneQT, he is just gonna be able to farm for the majority of early to mid game.
That's right. The upper quarter of the map, the left upper quarter of the map, is Casa de la Forti. There's nothing that Flaptizi can do unless he's part of a team fight.
That was ultra fast.
Welcome to the Casa de la Forti.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a 2K, 2-level gap actually for the XP laners. But speaking of which, another rotation here for Echo Alpha bottom lane.
No.
Zoning out Ogwen. It's just Carl TZ dealing damage, by the way, against Ogwen, and the damage is more than half.
You don't want to be Flaptizi right now.
Nope.
You don't want to be Flaptizi.
Nope. After 2 back-to-back solo kills and then another death while you were trying to assist Kyle,
Yep.
it's so hard to be Flap right now.
It's all on Super Marco. AP BREN has to maximize the spike that he will get. But again, Echo
Oh no!
have more resources on their side.
Nowhere to go for Fua during that moment. Wanted to go for
Oh no, Echo.
Okay.
Okay, only one win on that curse, recall curse.
Yeah.
Be careful.
That's not the Astral recall, it's just a good old recall.
Oh, there you go, the Astral recall.
That's Astral
I mean
Recall.
Echo, sorry.
Astral Echo, yeah.
Yep.
I'm a bit confused. Right up on spot, but yeah, we have the heavy spin for Kyle TZ. Here's the knock up. Sanford is there as well. Kyle TZ wants to zone out Super Marco. Who's gonna be the target? Who's gonna be the goal? Is it gonna be this purple buff? Or just the players of AB BREN as JP is here as well? Secures that one, but it took 4 players of AB BREN just to defend this
Oh,
objective.
Kyle TZ retreat. This turtle is for free, Echo.
That's right.
Already done on the DHS and Golden Staff under 7 minutes on the Claude.
Big money, Benny.
Now QC might not have been the the blessing for Claude, but it is a
Oh!
Oh, another cake against Super Marco, but this is under the turret. A bit too deep for JB. That's why he's going to be the casualty there. But Echo backs away. Here comes the Astral Echo for Sanji. Same goes with the Flicker as AP BREN will live another moment. Super Marco is still alive.
Okay, that's a clear fumble. Echo overcommitted, and they were thinking of taking heroes or turrets. They got neither.
It was an oopsie.
JP died too.
JP oopsie. And AP BREN, again, need to maximize this space given by the error committed by Echo. Super Marco pushing down bottom lane, but this does not put them in a recovered spot. This is still Echo's game. Again, we are in a situation where in the late game comes much earlier for Echo.
If anything, this positioning, what AP BREN did down bottom, puts him just barely a step behind, right? You're still looking at a 3,000 gold lead for Echo at 8 minutes in, 3 kills ahead, and most movements on the map, it's Echo calling the shots.
And speaking of Echo, to emphasize on Casa de la Forti, he is the player that has the highest gold in this game, even damage dealt.
Oh, Marco. Oh,
Okay,
check.
Marco's gonna be the target here.
Oh,
There's
no!
a taunt. Energy eruption plus a knock up here. Still alive though. For Super Marco runs away. Raging Sandstorm for FlapTZ as well as Ogwen is the viable target here for Echo. A knockout strike. And while this is happening though, we have BeneQT just split pushing out of bottom lane and a casualty.
Echo at this point is juggling AP BREN. They're not juggling towers, they're not juggling objectives, they're juggling heroes.
That's right, like a friggin' 2D fighting game, and they're still going 40!
Okay, 40 still alive though.
Oh, the
Here's
kick!
from JB and Sanford again. Welcome to Casa de la Forti.
He does not die in his own house, not today.
The kick!
Not in my house.
The kick saved the Paquito while, again, you mentioned this, the Claude was just playing macro game. It looks like Echo took a page out of AP BREN's playbook. This is how they used to play the Claude.
You know what? The trivia earlier, Daddy JB got you. Daddy JB really got you.
That's right.
During that moment,
Family.
Look at that appraiser's round. JB
J-
secure that kill
JP!
against you.
JP. This is, dude, Yaoi is the choke player, right? But I don't think I remember the last time I saw him play like this. Not this way, how JP just takes care of everybody.
Well, this just shows how serious they are with JP. A lot of the doubters there on the side of Echo were saying that, okay, Echo might just be practicing for the first few weeks. But JP is the real deal. We're seeing him pull off amazing plays, amazing catches, and amazing saves.
Yup.
He's playing the show like a Matilda, dude. He's saving people.
It's flying everywhere. The kick is just like a long jump. You know, the physical activity. But this time around, again, another retribution was forced. And Caltisi wasn't even to secure that. Oh, there is the orange buff.
Oh, that's it.
But just-
Stole it.
Okay. So we have a level 13. Benny Cutie, Sanford, and Carl TZ. The highest level for AP BREN is what? Level 11?
11.
Oh, wow.
They're just leading by like a ton of golden XP on the side of Echo. And this is just because of the fact that AP BREN does not have control over their own jungle.
That's an actual number, a ton.
Yeah.
Ton.
Here we go. As they try to take down Tier 2. I think it would be in AP BREN's best interest to actually take it slow here. Defend from within.
Oh, how will they defend if the players of
Depends.
Echo? It
Depends.
depends if Echo wants them to defend.
Yeah, or if Echo will let them.
No. If Carl TZ, if the GOAT calls for no, I don't want you playing passive. Go all in.
Okay. So JP comes in and takes some of the damage for the turret. Here comes
Kyle.
Carl TZ with a heavy spin. Is this going to be enough as Sanford with a knockout strike?
That works.
Carl TZ is down, but Fuse out as well. Oh, the knock! We have the Blazing Do It for Benny Cutie. Not enough damage though. Almost close. Almost close.
See how dead the hero is?
There you go. That's
Almost-
clear.
That like, what, 4,000 damage?
Clear as day. Clear as day. Look at how much he's built. He's about 1,000 ahead of Super Marco, and yet that's how much damage he deals.
Yeah.
Or how little.
Echo kind of like messed up the initiation there.
Yeah.
The Raging Sandstorm with the Minoan's Fury messed up the rhythm of how they wanted to go for that team fight. But then again, the late game assurance supposedly was there with the Claude, with the Blazing Duet, but again, does not deal enough damage.
It's already activated. The storm is already activated here for Echo as to why they are now at 5.4k
Oh.
gold lead.
Yep.
Okay.
Despite the storm being out and about, it still just feels like a drizzle because of the ult. Because of I could have sworn, man, if this was old Claude, it would be the
Yeah.
wipeout.
Yep, you'd see the Typhoon brewing, and then you see at the top, it's just thin.
Yeah.
It's just thin. Nothing to be
I
scared
can
of.
walk through this.
It doesn't even reach me.
We might see that again. As AP BREN, we can see them now being outside their inhibitor turrets because earlier they were pushed back just to wait for the minion waves. So we could see Guardian Helmet this time around for Carl TZ.
Okay. I have more problems to Echo's late game. Wind of Nature built by Super Marco.
Oh, no.
Claude literally 0 damage.
Yep. He has to time it though. And that's where Sanford comes in.
I mean, I don't think he even has to time it. Like, soak up the damage of Blazing Duet, use Wind of Nature.
It's the same thing.
Against the Paquito.
Yeah, 0 is equal to 0.
Exactly.
Yep.
Transitive property equality, right?
All right.
But I forgot. So, yep.
I'm sorry, I'm a math nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Shout
go.
out to Mirko. Nerd.
4 men from Echo here present for the Lord's Dance, and Carl TZ just egging on his rival. Kyle TZ, you want to dance? Let's dance.
Yep.
Okay.
First TZs.
Okay, so this might be the best retribution if ever for Kyle TZ, but Echo doesn't want that to happen. So Cloud TZ will use that quick sand guard. And oh, look at the damage from Benny Cutie. Almost close. Owen was almost close to being down during that moment. That's why we will see a kick against the players of AP BREN, and it's showtime for them. JP is still alive with a flicker. Here comes the heavy spin. Kyle TZ is still alive, and Hogan as well as Super Marco. We're still going to kill against Echo. Super Marco.
No!
3 hits. The knockoff from Benny Cutie, against Benny Cutie rather. And the BMI out! Flop TZ in an instant finds Benny Cutie.
You know the difference between the Claude and the Edothil is? Super Marco pops out more damage than the Claude. At this point, Claude's damage is negligible.
That's right. No, he tried so much, but it only got him so far. And in the end, it's
Doesn't
AP
even
BREN
matter.
who's pushing in, man. Oh, they might be able to end. Oh!
Okay, is this edible? They have the minion wave. JB is here for the knockup. Kicks you.
blocks.
But has the immortality.
The
Have
blocks.
Raging Sandstorm for Flap TZ.
All right, they're
and the
good, they're
tower
good,
up
they're
for them. And they're good. Astral Echo for Echo.
Here comes the damage.
40. Again, Casa de la 40 doesn't want AP BREN to end this game. Kyle D's with a heavy spin. Just to, trying to zone out the other players. But it's not enough. Sanji's down. But so has Kyle TZ.
Look at the base. There's a Lord in there, and Fuse just about to
my
make it back
God.
home. Look at the base.
Is it
Sanford!
gonna be it?
Sanford!
The job. No, it's not done yet. Ow! Echo wins with a sweep.
This winning moment is brought to you by our official official sponsor, FWD Life Insurance. Chantel, this is the part where you said left jab, right jab, and this time the jab is over.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It was Flap Easy yesterday that wanted that left jab and right jab to be effective, and it was Sanford that finished the job.
Sanford's.
I can't get over the fact that all Echo needed was Sanford. Literally, it was Sanford in game 1.
Dude,
Game 2.
Sanford put this whole game on his back, man.
Dude, it was like, where's your damage? And then when he was about to respawn, Echo's like, we have a Sanford.
Yeah.
It was like the Avengers call. We have a Sanford.
Oh, let's give it up and our cheers one more time for AP BREN. This patch is not boding well for the Bees, man. Truth be told, they are struggling